continuation of this morning's episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty here during year 3. Last we left off, we had just grounded out and to get the first out of the 11th inning started. We're looking to break the 7-7 tie here in the extra inning matchup between the Wild Pigs. I have had to switch controllers because apparently my other controller's microphone port is no longer working. Apparently something shorted out in there that needs to be replaced. So I have my older controller out now, but the one problem with this is the left stick decides to move on its own sometimes, so gonna need to account for that. Looks like we're gonna have to, if I want to keep recording these, I gotta use my busted older controller instead of using my better newer controller. Lovely. So James is up here. We got one out in the 11th inning. Donovan Drake still on the hill, almost out of stamina. Change up inside for a strike, going 1 count to Geronimo. He will pop that pitch up. It's going to go to short. That should be an easy play for Vang. And the rookie puts it away for the second out. And that'll bring up Caleb McClure, 4 for 5 today. He's got 4 singles to his credit. Exiting Drake, in comes Kerr, the last pitcher in their bullpen. So let's see how long she can go. Ball inside on the slider, 1-0. Curveball hangs, 1-1. That's ripped out to left center field. That's going to get down to the gap and have a game. Young Caleb McClure, that is a career record for him. That is 5 hits in a game. 5 for 6. He has 4 singles and a double. Let's see if the Hot Corners can drive him in here with 2 outs. As Buck Swiner's up. He drew a walk his last time up. He's 3 for 4 today. Has a triple shy of the cycle. He also has 4 RBIs. Fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Pitch there from Kerr. Curveball was inside. Buck chased it. 0-2 the count now. Popped up behind the plate, still 0-2. Buck pulls that foul. He stays alive, 0-2 still. Chased it outside. It's past Kerr, slowly on the ground at second. Bacon to first. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. Bottom 11 we go. It remains 7-7. Harrison still on the mound here with Stanley, Vang, and Stiff Stew up. If Harrison gives up a hit, I'm going to take him out because he's up 30 pitches now. That's about the limit you want to go with your relievers. Maybe 40 if they're feeling it. Hard hit to short. Magico can't knock it down as it gets over his glove into left field. That will be a base hit. That will do it for Harrison here. He will be exiting after 2 innings of relief. Or an inning of relief, but it was a very high-stress inning at that. Incoming now will be starter reliever Lillian Salmon, who was supposed to start today. She has been bumped to the bullpen for Carlito Carr. First pitch changeup, ripped to second. Of course, he was going to cover the bag, so the hit and run will succeed. Wilson comes up throwing for third. It's not in time. Runners are at second and third now with no outs, and it looks like the Wild Pigs are going to win it here with Oakley Stiffs up. He's 0 for 5 today. First pitch to Oakley is a forkball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a slider high and in, taking 0-2 now. Fastball down, grounded to second. McClure's coming home with it, and it's not in time. Stanley scores. And they do make the out at first, but the game is over. Hot Corners fall in extras 8-7. That's their second extra innings loss on the season. And we fall to 2-9 now as we can't find a way to score. Caleb McClure had 5 good hits today. He was definitely the standout on our offense. Buck Swiner also went 3 for 5, had the home run, drove in 4 of the 6 runs that scored. The other 2 came courtesy of James on a single and a sacrifice fly. On the other side, they managed to get everyone except Oakley Stiffs and Ernie Blings a hit in their starting lineup, and they spread it out enough where they could come back and win. Carr goes 5 good innings, only gave up 2 earned runs. He was in line for the win until Lou DeBees came in and pitched 2 innings and gave up 5 runs in his season debut. Harrison then goes 3 innings of relief work, only earns up the 1 earned run, and he will be saddled with the loss. Salmon manages to make an out. Shavell only went 4 2/3. He gave up 5 earned runs. Lantana went 2 innings of shutout relief. Specialo went 1 2/3, gave up the tying run in the 9th. Drake went 2 1/3 scoreless innings, and Kerr got the last out to get the win. Winning player of the game is going to be Buck Swiner, 3 for 5, of course, drove in 4 RBIs. Monica Vang, the rookie, is in second, 4 for 6, with a home run double, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and she scored twice as well. And finally, young Caleb McClure went 5 for 6 with a double, 4 singles, and 2 runs scored. So once again, the Hot Corners find a way to lose, or I find a way to lose, depending on how you look at it. I don't matter. I blame myself a lot for this because, well, I'm the one controlling them. They don't control themselves. So we got one more episode here on tap for you guys. We're going to jump into game number 12 here on the season, as it's looking like we're going to be out of the playoffs for the first time in team history. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Only so much you can do when the season's going against you like this. You just keep trying, and hopefully you hope for something to break your way, but it's not happening. We have the worst run differential in the league at -24. These games don't even matter to me at this point. Jacks get a win, beating the division-leading Blowfish, B-Wolves, whatever. Crocodiles beat the Grapplers 7-4. Blowfish beat the Moose 6-3. Haters beat the Platypi 7-5. Moonstars beat the Herbisaurs 2-0. That's a surprise. Wide Loads 3-1. They get the victory over the Overdogs. So looking at the standings, we're still 6 games out of first, with only 5 games left. So we have no chance of winning the division. There is a long shot. Actually, there isn't really a shot for us to make the playoffs either at this point, unless everyone else starts losing, of course. That's really the only hope we have. Let's check signings here real quick. Was there any signings? Nemesis signed Chiron Throne, replaced Jeffrey Jenkins. Okay, Nemesis making a move. Getting better. Tia Mayfair goes to the Grapplers, replacing Rally Overo. The best reliever, I think. Oliver even gets more contact. Ooh, hello. Now, if only that could help you hit. You're hitting under 200. Oh, DeBees gained some junk. That's awesome. Now, if only that could have helped you in your last start. Lana Rhymes is going to the Jacks. She's replacing Hugs Lovell. Getting a little bit younger. It's about the same quality caliber. Cutting some cap in the process, too. Alright, let's check these development options, and then we can make a signing, maybe? Do we want to make any more moves? Because, I mean, going so far this time, it hasn't gone very well for us. I don't think there's a young shortstop out there, is there? I mean, there's Electro, who we released. That's because he's not hitting. He's just not doing anything for us. He gets cheap again. Maybe I'll bring him back for next season, give him another shot. But for this year, he's pretty much got his goose cooked. Gobbleson's actually older than Magico, so that'd be dumb. Why do I have left fielder on the board? Who's my left fielder? Oh, Buck. That's right, because of the price tag. I'm not going to get rid of Buck, especially since he's really the only one of us that's actually hitting this season. So, as much as I want to get rid of that cap space, I'm not going to, because he's the lone bright spot we have this year. Him and Caleb are really the only 2 bright spots we have. So, cutting them would just be redundant and stupid. So, I think I'll just stand on that. Pitching, we've already sold ourselves down the river. We've got like the worst bullpen in the league now. We also have one of the worst starting rotations in the league as well, so no. There's no point in signing anybody else. Let's just get this over with, I think. So we just play this out game by game, drag it out as long as humanly possible. But let's check these player development traits here. Vegan diet for Geronimo, that'd be nice. Get contact versus righties, that'd be a pretty good boost for his hitting. He'd need that. Contact and speed for you. He probably needs that too. Not doing that one for Draper. This one for Meatballa would help her out a lot, so that's a possibility. Improving Hanzo, he's just a temporary fix. Doing this wouldn't really help us that much. And this would be something that would definitely help Frazier as well. So we got quite a few options here. Let's do the ones that are going to expire first. So that'd be arms. Steal some signs. Yes, he avoided it. Perfect. He doesn't need anything else shooting himself in the foot there. Alright, then we need to do... These 2 are next. They're both the same, so we can get both of these. +5 speed for Geronimo, that's nice. +5 fielding as well, even better, 97. He doesn't get it, though. Damn. Almost a perfect sweep. Hanzo, we're not going to do that one. Frazier, we need to do his. That's a good one to get. +2 junk, +1 accuracy, that's nice. Get him a little bit better, and then let's help Meatballa out a little bit here. +2 junk, +1 accuracy. She's a D+ now, alright. Getting there, boys. Slowly but surely, we suck. All right, Salmon is supposed to start this game. That's not going to happen. We are going to put Babe Paul in. She is due to start this game. Excuse me, Bale fully rested? She is. We could let her start instead. Because, I mean, really, who are we playing anyway? Playing the Wild Pigs again. They beat us last game. Durbin Holmes is on the hill. They're number 2. Either one we pick, we're going to be at a pitching disadvantage. I say we just go with Paul. She's better rated. It gives us a little bit of a better matchup. And holy crap, is this team not hitting. Okay, well, Batch is going to move to center then. We are going to put you back in right to play, and then put Dal into catch. And you know what? Dig's going to get us started shortstop, because guess what? We're losing. It doesn't matter to me. Yep, Diggs getting us started shortstop, because why not? We're not hitting anyway. Might as well just shoot ourselves in the foot even more. Ooh, almost. I saw it at the last second. Change the starting pitcher. Let's go. Here we go. Game number 12. Final game of the episode. Wild Pigs, we're facing them back-to-back at home. This time it's going to be under the lights at Founders Field. So I guess this can be classified as a doubleheader, because yes, the first game was in the afternoon. Yep, here we are. They have, I think, the same line. Junior Young Seniors catching this time instead of Ernie Blings. That's the only change in their offensive lineup, it looks like, to start. McClure, Swiner, Ducci going to face Holmes here in the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Holmes. Strike on the outside on the curveball. Good pitch from him. Holmes comes in with a 9.72 ERA and a 2.16 whip. Not having a great year at all. That's ripped back up the middle. That's a base hit for McClure as he keeps his hot hitting going from the first game today, as he went 5 for 6. He's now 6 for 7. Going to bring up Buck Swiner, 349 average, 3 homers. Got his third one earlier in the first game today. All outside on the fastball, 1-0. That's hard grounded to third. Backhanded by Coffin. She goes to second one. On to first. It's a double play, and the hit is erased. I'll bring up Ducci, 217 average on the season. See right there? That's what's wrong with my stick right there. It's just going to float up there from time to time. I'm not doing that. It's just it has a mind of its own. Ball inside, 1-2. That's driven deep to center field. That's going to chase Moon back to the warning track. He's at the wall. He's going to look up, and he'll put it away just in the very top corner of the ballpark. A lot of bang, but nothing for my buck. Bottom one we go. Vang, Roper, and Stiffs to face Babe Paul. Here is the rookie Monica Vang. She was the player of the game for them in the first game. First pitch from Paul is a curveball, called a strike on the outside. 0-1. Good pitch from Paul. Fastball down, and that hits Paul in the face. Well, it's a good thing I chose to start her instead of the other one. Where did it get her? Body contusion. Oh, it's not our day, folks. It really isn't. It's a single for Vang, and that'll bring up Roper. He's 208 on the season so far. First pitch roped out to right center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Yu comes up throwing for third. And it will be late. Runners at the corners after back-to-back hits for Oakley Stiffs. Drove in the winning run in the first game. RBI ground out. Let's try a change it below the knees for a ball. 1-0. Fastball is down. 2-0. Slider called a strike on the inside. 2-1. Good pitch. Curveball swung through it. 2-2 the count now.
No, that's high.
Two-seamer up. Misses high. Full count. Fastball down, ripped up the middle, diving Zafordo, who cut it off. He'll flip the second one onto first. Not in time on the fielder's choice as the run scores, 1-0. That'll bring up Elvis Stanley, 282 average, a homer and an RBI to his credit so far. 8 RBIs, actually. First pitch line to short. Dig puts it away, 2 outs. That's going to bring up Kitty Kaufman, hitting 306 on the year with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. First pitch is a curveball, ripped on the ground to second. Diving's McClure to cut it off. He'll go to first, and that'll end the inning. As Paul comes back to get through the inning, despite taking a line drive to the chest, I'm going to try and get her through 4, despite the injury, and then I'll put in Salmon to finish the rest, I suppose. Taters, Gutterson, and Wilson do up. Here's Taters hitting 154 on the year in his 4th game of the year with the Hot Corners. Ball inside on the changeup, 1-0. Swings through that one, 0-1 on the count. Oh, my Citizens app went off. What happened? 38 new cases of COVID-19 in Baltimore City. Oh well. 1-1 count to mashed Taters as the strikes on the zone at the bottom. 1-2. Inside 2-2 the count. Outside 2-2 actually. Hanging curveball is pulled into the seats. That will get out of play. That's ripped hard on the ground at the middle, past the diving bang into right center field. Moon can't get to it as it gets to the wall and by him. Taters on his way to second. Throw in will be late. It is a leadoff double for Mash. That'll bring up Gutterson, hitting 348, no homers and an RBI to his credit so far.
No, that's inside.
Curveball inside, misses from Holmes, 1-0.
Ball high.
Ball up, 2-0 the count now as that fastball misses.
No, inside.
Ball inside, 3-0 the count now to Gutterson.
Take your base.
Walked him on 4 pitches as Keg will get on base here, improving that OBP. I'll bring up Wilson, hitting 348 on the season, getting the start in center field today for Geronimo James. Strike on the outside, 0-1 the count. Strike at the letters, 0-2 the count now. Wilson behind. Chased it high and he was late. 1 out as Holmes gets the strikeout on the fastball. That'll bring up McDowell. Rookie catchers hitting 476 with no homers and 2 RBIs. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch there from Holmes. That's ripped foul. 0-2 the count now as McDowell's in the hole. Changeup misses low, 1-2 the count. That's a hard ground to the second. Bang the second one on to first. Another double play, and the Hot Corners shoot themselves in the foot once again. Bottom 2, it remains 1-0. Evergreen Young Sr. and Moon to face Bay Paul. Evergreen only mastered 1 hit in yesterday's contest as she takes a fastball outside and high, 1-0. Two-seamer down is called a strike, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, called strike 2, 1-2 the count. 1-2 the count now. Paul's going to try and set her away with the changeup, and it's called strike 3 on the outside corner as Evergreen's down on strikes. For the first out, that'll bring up Junior Young Sr. Pinch hit opportunity in yesterday's game, did not amount to anything. Hitting 318 on the year with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, taken for strike 2, 0-2 the count now. Fastball down and in, hit back up the middle. Paul knocks it down. She chases it down and goes to first to retire the slow-footed catcher for the second out. That'll bring up Man and Moon. He's hitting 310 on the year now as a home run and 2 RBIs to his credit. Two-seamer up and in, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. That's skied into foul territory down on the left side. Swiner over for it at the wall. He'll put it away, and that's the third out. Top 3 we go after the 1-2-3 inning from Paul. It remains 1-0. We got Arms and Dig up first, and then we'll flip it back to Caleb. Here's Arms U hitting 087 on the year in his first full season as a starter. Takes a slide. Oh, curveball almost beamed him in the face. 1-0. Slider's there for a strike, 1-1. That curveball hangs, though, and U's going to get it out to the gap as that's going to get down all the way to the wall. That's something we've been looking from him for all season. He's going to get in with a leadoff double as the Hot Corners once again have the leadoff man in scoring position. I'm going to bring up Digafordo, getting his first at-bat of the season. He's a horrible hitter, that's why. Only starting because, well, we have no chance to make it. More than likely we're not making the playoffs, and our shortstop's slumping, so why not?
Ball, that's outside.
He's taken a 3-0 count here against Holmes. Pulls that one into the seats. That's going to be foul. 3-1 the count as the infield is playing bunt defense. Popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Vang behind second. She will run it down. That's the first out. That'll bring up McClure. He singled in his first at bat, looking to do so here and drive in a run.
No, inside.
Curveball inside and high. 1-0 the count.
Outside.
Fastball misses outside. 2-0 the count now. Holmes looking to come in. Slider ripped to short, right to Roper. He leaps to make the catch. And the runner gets back in time. 2 outs now as that'll bring up Swiner. He's 0 for 1 today.
Ball outside.
Slider outside misses. Ball 1. Got under the curveball. It's up, hopped up out of play. Back. Get out, please. It won't. Junior Young Senior puts it away. And the hot corner strand the leadoff man at second once again after a leadoff double. 9-1 and 2 due up as Paul is into the third inning of work as Snack Biggs will lead off. First pitch fastball ripped at the center field. Back on it's Wilson. Batch puts it away for the first out. Got to bring up Monica Vang, 1 for 1 today. She singled in her first plate appearance off of Paul's rib cage. Second pitch sliders in there for a strike, 1-1. Change it down the way, ripped the shortstop right at a Fordo though, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Roper. He's 1 for 1 today with the single. Fastball popped up into shallow left center field, and on it's Wilson. He's calling for it, medium depth. He will put it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Paul in the third. Top 4 we go. It remains 1-0. Ducci, Taters, and Gutterson due up against Holmes. Ducci flew out to the deepest part of center field his first time up. Just missed a home run by inches. One first pitch sliders inside, and the second pitch fastball is high. It's a 2-0 count to Ducci. Changeup is in there for a strike, 2-1. Strike 2 on the outside, 2-2 count now.
That's low.
Slider misses inside, 3-2 count now. Slider roped down the left field line, that will hook foul. Still a full count as Ducci stays alive. Sliders popped out to center field. Should be an easy play for Muniz. He barely has to move for it. Mannon's under it. He'll put it away for the first out. Going to bring up Taters, 1 for 1 today. He doubled in his first at bat, led off the second, and the team failed to score him. Slider in the middle of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Fastball misses to the low and outside, 1-1. Fastball misses up that time, 2-1 to Taters. That's a soft liner back up the middle as Bang's there to backhand at second. She'll go to first. That's 2 outs. That'll bring up Keg Gutterson. He's drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Then he was relieved on a double play ball. Curveball hangs and it's pulled foul, 0-1. He was way out in front. Fastball hit hard to the ground at first, right to Biggs though, and he will go to the bag, and that's the 1-2-3 inning for Holmes. Keeping the score at 1-0. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. Let's see if his team can actually rally and get some runs on the board. We shall see. Paul's only thrown 25 pitches through 3 innings, so I don't see reason to take her out after 4. First pitch changeup roped by Stiffs into the right center gap as it hits off the wall out there. Wilson there for it, and he'll get it in to hold Stiffs to just a single instead of extra bases. Leadoff man on at first, and that'll bring up Elvis Stanley. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider is up for a ball as it just misses high, 1-0. Two-seamer's up and in. That's hit out deep to left center field. Back onto his Wilson. He's at the warning track. He turns around, and he'll put it away for the first out. Throw in will get the runner back to first base. Now to bring up Kitty Kaufman. She's 0 for 1 today. First pitch fastball is low for a ball, 1-0.
Nope, inside.
Slider misses inside that time, just 2-0.
Ball, that's low.
Curveball down in the dirt, 3-0 count here to Kaufman. Two-seamer away, called a strike, 3-1 the count. Changeup away, also called a strike, full count now. Fastball down the middle, fouled off as Kaufman was just late on it. Still a full count. Curveball down, hit up the middle. That's going to get down for a base hit as Wilson charges to get it in quickly. Runners will be at first and second now with 1 out. I'll bring up Patience Evergreen. Struck out her first time up looking as a changeup caught the outside corner of the plate. First pitch fastball's in the dirt. Ball 1 from Paul, 1-0. Ball up and away, taking first strike. 1-1 the count as Evergreen watched it go by. Slider down and away, checked and taken for a strike. 1-2 now. Seamer up and away, taken strike 3, called as Evergreen checked and couldn't swing on it. 2 outs now, and that's 2 strikeouts for her on the day as Junior Young Senior will be up. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch fastball's up and in, taken for a strike as he checked on it. 0-1. Changeup inside, pulled foul off the wall. 0-2 count now. Curveball down and away, grounded back to Paul. She fields it and goes to first, and she will get out of the jam. 2 hits for the Wild Pigs in the fourth, but nothing comes of them. Top 5 we go. It remains 1-0. Wilson, Nick Dowell, and you do up. Here's Batch Wilson, 0 for 1 today with the strikeout. He chased a high fastball. Curveball hangs, and that's roped up the middle for a base hit as Wilson will be on to lead off the inning for the Hot Corners. against Holmes here in the 5th inning as we look to get on the board against him. McDowell up now, 0 for 1 today with a line out. Curveball popped up shallow left field. It's going to be a tough play. Evergreen calling for it, though. And she is there to field it for the first out. As Wilson will hold on at first base there with arms U up now. He doubled into the gap in his first time up. Hard liner to center. That's going to go right to Man and Moon, though, and that's the second out. As Wilson will once again be held at first base with the leadoff single. Going to bring up the Fordo. He's 0 for 1 today with a pop out. Let's see if he can get on base here. First pitch pulled foul towards the Hot Corners dugout. It will not get out of reach, though, as Young Sr. puts it away, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 inning. Bottom 5, Moon, Biggs, and Dang due up against Paul in the 5th. Paul only sitting at 42 pitches, so a reasonable number here. We can let her go another inning. First pitch curveball misses. Fastball called at the strike for knees. Two-seamer swung through at the letters. 1 and 2 count now. Slider down and away, fouled off. Still a 1 and 2 count. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off. That's going to get out of play, though. Gutterson can't reach it. 1 and 2. Change it down and away. Called strike 3 at the knees as Moon is retired for the first out. We'll bring up Snack Biggs, 0 for 1 today. Fastball taken at the knees for a strike, 0 and 1. Curveball up and away, line softly down the right field line. That will stay fair as it hooks into the corner. You there for it as Biggs thought about going for 2, but thought better of it. It'll be a single for him. Oh, no, folks, got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go downstairs, fill up my wife's drink for her because she's working from home now, so can't really leave her desk. All right, let's have some fun, shall we? Monica Vang up now, the rookie, 1 for 2 today with the single, as I believe Roper, someone's over there first. I think it's Biggs. Two-seamer at the knees, called a strike, 0-1 the count. Roper down and in, grounded to the hole. Claire comes back for it and puts her out at first as Biggs advances on the hit and run. Fielder's choice. 2 outs now, runner in scoring position for Roper. 1 for 2 today with the single. Curveball down, away for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and away, not as far away. Line to center. Wilson runs it down in right center before it gets to the turf, and that's the 3rd out. Top 6 we go. It remains 1-0. Paul through 5. Clear up now. The leadoff 3 batters in the Hot Corners lineup as they look to do some damage here against Holmes. Clears 1 for 2 today. He has a single to his credit. Ball outside, 1-0. Strike at the knees, 0-2 now.
Ball, that's inside.
All up, 1-2, 2-1 the count. That's hit hard up the middle, and that's the 2nd hit of the day from McClure. He's now 2 for 3. Make him 6 for 7 today. Or 7 for 8, actually. My apologies. We'll bring up Swiner. He's 0 for 2 today, looking to turn things around here at the plate.
No, that's inside.
First pitch changeup is high and inside, 1-0. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1.
No, inside.
Changeup misses inside again, 2-1 the count.
Ball, outside.
Her ball's outside, gets past the catcher as the runner's going for second. Throw down, just gets McClure for the 1st out. Of course, because I can't have anything happy. Fastball called a strike now as it's full count to Buck. Slider hit up the middle, diving his Roper to rob him of a hit. He'll go to first, and that retires Buck. If he had done that, it would have been a double play. 0-2 now for Ducci as he looks to turn things around at the plate. Nobody on and 2 outs as the slider misses inside. Fastball is roped down the right field line. That will hook a foul into the corner, though, as it's 1-1. 3rd pitch is grounded softly to short. Roper charges, bare hands, and he'll go to first, and that's the end of the inning. Another scoreless inning for Holmes. Bottom 6, it remains 1-0. Stiff, Stanley, and Kaufman do up against Paul, who's at 54 pitches, not terribly bad, actually, as the first pitch curveball is up and in against Stiffs. Changeup is down, 2-0 the count now. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Stiffs as he's just late, 2-1. Two-seamer up and away, popped up into right center field. Over forward is Yu. He's calling off Batch. Arms will put it away for the 1st out. That'll bring up Elvis Stanley, 0 for 2 today. Looking to get on base. Fastball down, below the knees, ball 1. Slider up and in, called a strike at the letters, 1-1 the count. Stanley took that one. Two-seamer down and in, grounded off Paul's glove towards Taters, who will barehand and flip to Paul. Not in time, it's an infield single. As Stanley gets on with 1 out, and that'll bring up Kitty Kaufman. First pitch changeups up and in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down the way, called a strike. Throw down by McDowell is not in time as Stanley steals 2nd. He's in scoring position now as Kaufman's down 0-2 in the count. Curved ball is taken below the knees by Kaufman. Good eye, 1-2 the count. Away, hit up the middle, diving's McClure, he'll make that catch. Good athleticism from Caleb to rob her of a hit and possibly an RBI as Stanley retreats to 2nd. 2 outs now, and Evergreen's up. She's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Looking. Fastball down and away, grounded hard to short. Fordo there, he'll put it away, and that's the 3rd out as Paul gets out of the scoreless inning again in the 6th. Top 7 we go. Holmes will face the middle of the lineup with Taters, Gutterson, and Wilson due up. Taters is 1 for 2 today, singled in his 1st at bat, or doubled actually. Curveball in there for a strike, going 1. Fastball up, misses, ball 1. 3rd pitch is roped to right field. That's a straight liner, but Stiffs will catch it on the warning track for the 1st out. That'll bring up Gutterson. He's 0 for 1 today with the walk and a ground out. Curveball hit through the infield as both diving fielders missed it. It's a single to left field for Gutterson with 1 out. That'll put him on, and that'll bring up Batch Wilson, who's 1 for 2 today with the single of his own as he did that in his last at-bat. He's also struck out today. Curveball hangs in the middle of the plate, and he'll hit that back up the middle as it's past the diving 2nd baseman. The runners will be at 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. As the Hot Corners have an opportunity to score now with McDowell due up. And then following him will be Arms Yu and Dig Fordo. Fastball is up to McDowell. 1-0 the count. Arsenio is ahead. Fastball at the letters. Called a strike this time. 1-1. Second, third pitch fastball. Skied out to left center field as the runners retreat the tag up. They will try to do so as Moon's throw is a good one, and both runners think better of it. Runners will remain at first and second with 2 outs as Yu is up. He doubled in his first at bat, then also grounded out. It's 1 for 2 today. First pitch fastball lined right to Biggs at first, and that'll end the inning as the Hot Corners once again shoot themselves in the foot. Bottom 7, it remains 1-0. Young Senior, Moon, and Biggs do up against Paul in her 7th inning of work. First pitch from Paul is a curveball down and away, called a strike against Junior Young Senior as he takes it, 0-1. Fastball up and in, fouled back as he's under it, 0-2. Two-seamer down and in, taken low, 1-2. He checked it, wanted it, didn't go for it. Changeup up and away, taken outside, 2-2 the count as Young Senior holds back. Slider down and away, grounded softly to second. McClure charges, bare hands and goes to first. That's 1 out. That'll bring up Man and Moon. He's 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit of his second game today. Strike on the outside with the fastball, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, taken high, just misses, 1-1. Slider down and in, taken inside, 2-1 the count. Curveball's going to hang in the middle of the plate as Moon skies it down the left field line. It'll hook into foul territory out of reach, though, as it's 2-2. Change it down and away, grounded softly to first. Tater's there up the line. He'll go to the bag himself, and that's the second out as he beats Moon in the foot race. That'll bring up Snack Biggs, 1 for 2 today with the single. Still looking to get out of his tense state here as the two-seamer's inside for a ball, 1-0. Second pitch is a changeup, hit up the middle. Diving's McClure, he'll cut it off. He'll go to first with it. And that will retire Biggs for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Paul in the 7th. Top 8 we go. It remains 1-0. A Fordo, McClure, and Swiner do up against Holmes. Here is a Fordo. He's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a pop out. Strike at the letters, 0-1 the count. Pops that one up towards right field shallow. Out for its bang. She'll put it away. 1 out. That'll bring up Caleb McClure. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Ball outside, 1-0. He's the only batter to have 2 hits today, I think. Takes a changeup outside, 2-0 the count. Third pitch changeups, roped right to the center fielder Moon. He'll put it away, and that's 2 outs. That'll bring up Buck Swiner, 0 for 3 today. Nothing positive has happened for him in the second game. Curveball hangs, he'll pop it up to short. That should be an easy play for Roper, and he'll put it away for a 1-2-3 inning for Holmes in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go, remains 1-0. With the top of the order, due up to face Paul, who's had a great outing. I think we take her out now, not push our luck. She is hurt after all. Harrison and DeBees are unavailable. Salmon is still available, so is Manning. What is their lineup looking like? Bang is a righty, a lot of righties, a couple switches, a couple lefties thrown in there, but mostly righties, so Salmon's our best bet, so we'll bring in Salmon. Here's Lillian Salmon, the former starter, now a reliever, takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change it down, rope to second, right at McClure, and he'll put it away, 1 out. That brings up Roper, 1 for 3 today with the single. Ball up, taken high, ball 1, that just misses. Slider down and away, taken for a strike, 1-1 the count now. Change up inside, taken for strike 2, 1-2 the count as Salmon's ahead. Fork ball down, rope foul by Roper, 1-2 the count. Fastball down and away, rope foul again as he's just late on it this time, 1-2. Slider up and in, pulled foul again, Roper fighting to stay alive here. Fastball up and away, lined out to right center field, going back on it is Yu. He's at the warning track at the wall. It's off the top of the wall, out of his reach. Roper already on his way to second with the double. He will stop there as it is a 1-out double to put him in scoring position. That'll bring up Oakley Stiffs, 1 for 3 today. Drove in a run back in his first at bat. Changeup hit hard on the ground to first past the infielders into right field, and that'll be a single for Stiffs, make him 2 for 4. Runner holds up at third on the throw home. Runners at the corners with 1 out for Stanley. Stanley switch hitting now, batting from the right batter's box as he takes a fork ball in the dirt for his ball. Fastball outside, 2-0 the count.
That's up.
Change up and in, taken high, ball 3, 3-0 count now. Salmon needs to come into the plate here. Slider inside misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk as Stanley will load the bases up here in the 9th, or 8th, and I'll bring up Kaufman, who's 1 for 3 today with a single, looking to break the game open here with a nice hit. Change up away, taken for ball number 1, 1-0 the count as Salmon falls behind again. Fastball middle in, ripped out to right center field. That is going back to the wall. It is over the wall. A grand slam for Kitty Kaufman. That breaks the game open. It is now 5-0 Wild Pigs, and that will put the dagger in the Hot Corners' chances of making the playoffs, as they will fall to 2-10 on the season. Evergreen is up now, 0 for 3 with a ground out, 2 strikeouts. Fastball low misses for ball number 1. Fastball away misses, 2-0 the count now. Slider down, rip to shortstop, diving to Fordo, he can't get there. Evergreen's now 1 for 4. She's on with 1 out. I'll bring up Junior Young Senior, he's 0 for 3 today. Slider roped softly to right center field, in on its Wilson, he'll put it away for the 2nd out, as that'll make Evergreen retreat to first. Now to bring up Man and Moon, 0 for 3 today, still looking for his first hit of the contest. Fastball away, taken for a strike, going 1 the count. Slider down and away, rip to left field, over leaping Gutterson. Swiner dives, he can't knock it down as it goes towards the side wall. There'll be an extra bases for Moon as he's in with the double. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs now, as that'll bring up Snack Biggs, who's 1 for 3 today. Rounded out his last time up as he takes a fastball at the letters, 0-1 the count. Change it down and away, taken low, ball 1, 1-2, 1-1 the count. Slider down and in, taken low, 2-1 the count as Salmon falls behind. Fastball's up that time and misses, 3-1 the count. Forkball hangs in the middle of the plate. Biggs drives that out to right center field, going back on it on the fielders. They will look up, and it is a home run for Snack Biggs. Former Hot Corner delivers a homer against his old team, as it's a 3-run homer now, as it's now 8-0 Wild Pigs. That's going to do it for Salmon, because she's just not doing shit, and I don't care anymore. Kyson Manning's in. Let's see if Kyson can get the last out of the game here. As bangs up. First pitch fastball, rope to right center field. Over for it is Wilson. He'll lay out, and he'll make the catch in the gap for the final out of the inning, mercifully. 7 runs do come across the score, though, as the Hot Corner Wild Pigs get a grand slam and a 3-run homer to bust the game wide open and secure themselves another victory. 3, 4, and 5 due up here, and a very unlikely comeback attempt by the Hot Corners, who need 8 runs in 1 inning to tie, 9 to take the lead. Holmes is looking to go for the complete game shutout.
Oh, that's inside.
Curveball misses inside to Ducci, 1-0. Slider down, taken for a strike, 1-1. Third pitch is skied to center field. Should be an easy play for Man and Moon. As he runs in, he'll put it away, 1 out. That brings up Mashed Taters. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. First pitch hangs in the middle of the plate. He drives it deep right field. That is gone, folks. Mashed Taters ends the shutout bid as he hits a home run with 1 out in the 9th to put the Hot Corners mercifully on the fucking board. 8-1 your score now on Taters' first homer of the season. I'll bring up Gutterson, 1 for 2 today, single and a walk, and that will do it for Holmes as Lantana's in again. They always bring her in first. She has a 2.00 ERA with a 1.33 whip. She threw a scoreless outing in yesterday's game, in the first game today. First pitch is low for ball number 1, 1-0. Second pitch, Gutterson ropes to right field, hooking to the wall. Stiffs will run it down in front of the wall for the 2nd out, though, and that'll bring up Batch Wilson, the last chance for the Hot Corners, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles. Soft liner back up the middle will get through for a base hit, as Wilson does manage to stay alive and keep the game going. He's on at first, and that'll bring up Arsenio McDowell, who's 0 for 3 today, not hitting very well as of today. He has hit very well all season, over 400 at the moment. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Second pitch, line softly, Hopper to third. Coffin cuts it off, she'll go to first, and that'll end the game. And the Hot Corners lose again. They fall by a score of 8-1, thanks to a couple home runs very late in the game. Loss will go to Bay Paul, as she only gave up 1 run through 7 innings of work. 7 runs came off the relief appearance of Lillian Salmon. McClure is 2 for 4. Continues his hot hitting. Swiner goes hitless. Ducci goes hitless. Taters goes 2 and 4. Hits a solo home run, our only run of the day. Gutterson went 1 for 3. Wilson went 3 for 4. McDowell went hitless, and Fordo went hitless, and you went 1 for 3. And on the other side, every starter got a hit except for Junior Young Senior, who went 0 for 4. Paul takes the loss. 7 innings of work, only 1 run given up. Unfortunately, when your team doesn't score, well, you don't get a win. Salmon goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 7 earned runs on 2 homers, and Manning goes 1/3 of an inning to get the last out. Holmes went 8 1/3, gave up the 1 run on the home run to Taters, and then Lantana got the last 2 outs with only giving up a hit. Coffin is your player of the game, hit the grand slam. Then Biggs is second with his 3-run homer, and then Durbin Holmes with his run performance. Once again, the Hot Corners find a way to lose, and they will fall to 2-10 on the season, officially knocking themselves out of playoff contention. And now we just got 4 more games to get through before this mercifully long season is over. I'm not going to be playing them today because I'm just not in the mood. After watching that happen, I think it's just, yeah. This season was not meant to work out for us. But for us, it's the same shit, a different day. We don't score. We're just going to sim all these games. I don't really care who wins or not. We're 6.5 back with only 4 games left. 4 games behind everybody else. We got no chance to make the playoffs. Trying to get a reliever in here. Not what I want. Stop. There we go. That's what I want. Yep, let's make some more money. Salmon's gone. I don't care. Frazier will pitch the first game next time. Chi needs to come out. I'm gonna let Draper DH, why not? Perfect, okay. I'm set for next time, let's have a look. So yes, we cut Lillian Salmon because she just, you know, she's not doing anything for us this year. Gotta get rid of her, bring Gemma Yago in, fill the slot in the bullpen. We got some options here for Harrison, Carlito, Carr, and then McDowell. And Salmon actually gained more junk. Tyson gained some velocity, nice. Salmon had a training opportunity that I just got rid of because I released her, and then Taters has one as well. And it looks like Gutterson loses some arm, and Salmon gains some accuracy as well. Well, tough stuff, kid. You didn't do us any good. Just absolutely just crapped the bed last game, and well, I'm just done. Cut the cap, make more money, do my work. Alright, so we got something for Magico and something for Taters. We should have enough for both, so let's go ahead and do them real quick. Magico gets some more contact out there, which he needs because he's not hitting very well. Drop some speed, that's fine. Now he's a B, and then Taters can get this speed and then this fielding, which is nice. Some yoga classes out there for him, +3 fielding, you'll love to see it. And then these 3 guys, they can wait because A, we don't have any money anymore, but I do like this one for Harrison. He needs that junk upgrade right there. And then, let's see, Cars is a little bit of a risk, but I do like it. It'll improve his accuracy. And then McDowell's is also a bit of a risk. Actually, I don't want to do McDowell's because I don't want him to lose any more fielding. I need fielding for catching. And his arm's already pretty decent, so I say that one's, we're just going to ignore his. We'll do the other two next time because we're going to get a little over 1.8 million. So maybe a little bit over 1.9 million after next game for developmental funds, so be nice. Connor Frazier Jr. next time out will take on Dick Lucas, the the 4 pitcher for the Herbisaurs, as he will be on the hill. He's no record so far this year, but he has a 4.50 ERA and 1.88 WHIP. Not great numbers at all. Connor Frazier Jr. will come in as the ace with a 1.1 record, 3.92 ERA, and a 1.31 WHIP. That'll be a good matchup there, I guess. We'll see if we can go scoreless once again as we take on the first place team in our division. Honestly, we're just playing as spoilers now because I've sold off all of our good players. I've just built up a whole bunch of cap space for the off-season. We'll see if anyone wants to stick around on this losing ship. And we'll just go from there. Alright, so next episode will hopefully be tomorrow morning, and we will hopefully get games 13 and 14 done, and we will see what the team can do as spoilers, because, let's face it, folks, we're not going to the playoffs. We already have 10 losses. It's not happening. Thank you all so much for watching this losing effort. I will catch you in the next episode. This is the Nasty One, signing off.